Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Eze. Pinches it off him. Rodri venturing down the left. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Bellingham. And Wan-Bissaka. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice. He'll try from distance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mendes plays it short. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bruno Guimaraes, Nuno Mendes. Mbappe is onto this. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He'll fancy himself from here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. And it's made its way to him. Well, that's a dangerous ball, good take. No way through, so back it comes. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vinicius Junior. And claimed it back swiftly. Bruno Guimaraes. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Palmer. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Now, can he find a finish? Bruno Guimaraes aims beyond the defence. Chance! Vinicius Junior with a definite foul there. Saliba. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Mendes goes short. Showing good feet. Oh, that's neat. Oh, important interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Palmer. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Corner it is. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. There's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprising.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back underway then.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Palmer. And it's Rice. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Palmer just eases him off the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Palmer are looking to break at pace. Still just a single goal between the sides. Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Guimaraes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Crunching tackle. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
A header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 25. Numero 39.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Zielinski running with the ball. Gaia. And it's Zielinski. Kvaratskhelia tries a shot! Well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Ha segnato al 73esimo minuto. Numero 20.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well,
Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Van Dijk. Conte. Nicely weighted ball.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, this looks sharp. Ekitike. Good read, needed to be. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Nico Gonzalez. That has been cut short. Threads one in. He is through here! And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Rodri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And he plays one through. Çalhanoğlu. That pass isn't the best. And time is up. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Parma have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be...
Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
Parma certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Vinicius Junior simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Pressure coming in from all directions. Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's very neat. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's come loose. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. He is through here. Tries a shot!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
It's their second corner of the game. Mendes plays it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Kyle Walker. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Konate. Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. Bruno Guimaraes. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's destined for the flank. Well read, nice interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shaw. He's got away. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Rodri. And that signals the end of the first period. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Sostituzione per il Manchester United. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il numero 21.
So, into the second half. Played towards the other side. Konate. Shaw getting forward. And that's a throw-in. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Lovely, now then. Saka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Çalhanoğlu. Kyle Walker. Now it's Saka.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. That's going across goal. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's in a great position here. Palmer can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He has a look up, shapes to shoot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here, and from
Numero
both sides.
9. Numero 39. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Kyle Walker.
Il numero 6. Il numero 7. Il numero 14.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Great vision. He can run on to shot a goal! Off the post! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Ha segnato al 66.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shift in momentum, perhaps. Well, can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Ha segnato al 69esimo
And
minuto.
a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri.
Parma clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making...
There's the shot! Goal! Palmer! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gol per il Parma.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Palmer with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a good run down the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kubo. Kubo's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia. It's played through for him. Always goal side. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Rice. Kubo. And he plays one through. Oh, what has happened here? Manchester United could have here their final chance. Brilliantly cut out. Chance for a shot! It's in! Deep into injury time! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could move up a gear here. Well read, nice interception. Haaland. It's come to nothing. Oh, he's been caught napping! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Look at this. Eze! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Wonderful play though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
First quarter of an hour gone. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eze, now it's Haaland. Oh, delightful ball. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bellingham. Haaland. Now it's Rafael Leao, looking for a runner, chips it through. Brilliantly cut out. Now what about a counter-attack? Bruno Guimaraes. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kyle Walker. It's a really well-measured ball. That's going across. Shot at goal! Superb from Rice! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Per il Manchester United.
And they're
Ha
back
segnato
in
al
front.
40° minuto, numero 22.
And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mohamed Salah. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Eze. Haaland. That has been slung wide. Gakpo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a...
Ci sarà
And
un
a
minuto
chance!
di
And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Gol per il
One
Manchester
sweeping
United.
move, executed with
Numero 8.
deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we get things going again. Bellingham. Eze. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tacho calmly anticipates. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for options for movement. Courtois clears without hesitation. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Here's Haaland. So what can they make of this? And it's been played through. Saliba makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Gol per il
That
Manchester
was
United.
easy, almost
Ha segnato
too
al
easy.
54°
Well, of
minuto.
course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. Palmer are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. And he's heaved it away. And it's Eze. Bellingham tries to play it through. Courtois claims comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Guimaraes. And that's been won straight back. Eze. Tacho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here, and from
Numero
both sides.
Numero 39. Lasciano il campo per
Ekitike
il numero
really
20.
needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Goes down, but nothing given. Kubo makes a dash for it. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United can breathe again. Shoots! Goal! They're back within reach! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Palmer may be down, but not out just yet. And he was quick to react. He's found a way through. In with the challenge. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Calhanoglu. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. And they've got a throw. That is Conte. Now it's Kubo, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Now it's Kubo. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here. And here's Kubo, and he's managed to get free. And he's running through. Big chance! And that really should have been that.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Kubo. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Szoboszlai. He's shifting through the gears here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a good run down the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Strong running down that left flank. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kvaratskhelia gets on his bike and on the move. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and chance, surely! Saliba. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.